Believe it or not, it's already been over a month since trailer number 2 for GTA 6 was released. And, of course, it was time for some new leaks to surface. But for some context, 2.5 weeks before the release of that trailer, the user GameRoll on X made the following post. He asked what we think the last names of Jason and Lucia are. Then he answered himself, saying he believed their names were Lucia Caminos and Jason Duval. The point is, those names turned out to be 100% accurate, and we only found out 2.5 weeks later when the trailer came out.
I'm here for Lucia Caminos. She's supposed to be getting out.
What's your name?
Jason Duval.
What does that mean? It means our guy GameRoll knows something we don't, so there's a very high chance the leaks we're going to talk about today are just as legit as that original post. And now that you've got the context, GameRoll returned on X on June 7, saying he has a pretty interesting list of leaks, but he also mentioned that the leaks came from the same source, which is actually an indirect source. Basically, it's a friend of a friend who works at Rockstar or something like that, so we can't say 100% that the leaks are real. The first thing he shares is that the 6-star wanted level system is making a return. For those who know, GTA 3, Vice City, San Andreas, and GTA 4 had 6 wanted stars, but GTA 5 only had 5. Honestly, the older GTA games felt tougher when you hit 6 stars, especially when the military came after you. Apparently in the 2022 leaks, there was a relationship bar, like a relationship meter, which I assume tracks the bond between the two main characters. And apparently that feature still exists and will be in the game. It's said to work similarly to the honor system in Red Dead Redemption 2. This idea sounds really cool. Imagine how many things could change depending on how full that relationship bar is. It's kind of like what CJ had with his girlfriends in San Andreas. I'd love to see that again, especially since GTA 5 didn't really have anything like that. The gym mechanics are also back. Just like in San Andreas, you'll be able to go to the gym, or maybe even the beach like in the trailer, and lift weights. I think it'll work just like San Andreas, which everyone wanted, but hopefully on an even deeper level. Everything I've read so far sounds very believable and realistic. I don't see why it wouldn't happen. So let's be thankful for these leaks. Next, it says there will be explorable underwater areas with treasures and secrets. That likely means underwater gameplay will be much more advanced than in GTA 5. You could already swim and collect a few things in GTA 5, but this sounds like another level. From what I've seen, there are going to be way more animals too, and probably much more realistic ones. I'm curious what kind of treasures they're talking about. What could you even find underwater?
The scene from trailer 2 where Jason buys beer is confirmed to be real gameplay. Actually, half of that trailer is reportedly made up of real in-game footage, so we're not necessarily relying on a leak here. Rockstar themselves said that half the trailer is actual gameplay. There's also going to be the greet-antagonize system, like in RDR2. While walking down the street, you can interact with NPCs, positively or negatively. You can say hi, chat a bit, or insult them and potentially get into a fight. So the idea is, there will be many random, organic interactions with NPCs, which sounds awesome. The character selection wheel will have 3 options. In GTA 5, holding Alt lets you switch between Franklin, Trevor, and Michael. In GTA 6, it will be Jason, Lucia, or a dual control mode, controlling both at the same time. This was sort of a thing in GTA 5 during missions. One flew a helicopter while the other shot, but according to the leak, this dual control will be available outside missions too. Like, you're both in the same car and go rob a store together. I'm really curious how that'll work, but I've got high hopes. It is GTA 6 after all. Naturally, this dual control will also be used in certain missions, just like in GTA 5. Thankfully, the GPS will remain rectangular. In some older GTAs, it was circular. Not bad, but we're all used to the rectangle now. Also, waypoints will be pink. They were purple in GTA 5. This pink color seems to be a theme. GTA 6 appears to be heavily represented by blue and pink, just like Vice City. Jason will apparently have an ability similar, but not identical, to Deadeye from RDR2. It slows down time and highlights enemy weak points. Jason can supposedly target multiple enemies at once, while Lucia can only use it on a single person. This feature is said to be weak and in development. Its purpose is to show that Jason is the better shooter since he's a former soldier. NPCs will react if you pull a weapon in public. There will be male strippers in nightclubs, which wasn't a thing before. Not sure if that's good or bad, but moving on. What I personally care most about
Driving. This is supposed to be the best driving system of any GTA game. Driving is what you do most in GTA, and if that system sucks, the game sucks. That's what happened with GTA 4 for me. I hated the driving and never really played the game because of that. Violence mechanics are based on RDR2 again. The limited weapon system is back. In older GTA games, you could only carry a certain number of weapons. If you wanted an AK, you had to ditch your M4. In GTA 5, you could carry every gun at once, which was too much. In GTA 6, it looks like weapons will be stored in car trunks. It's not clear yet whether you'll need a personal car or if you can use any vehicle for weapon storage. But there's even an image on Rockstar's site showing Jason and Lucia putting weapons in a trunk, which makes this feature pretty credible. It should add a bit of realism. I don't know how restrictive it'll be, but we'll see. Now, about characters. We find out about Donnie, a friend of Jason's who works for Brian. He's described as a freak. In GTA 5, we had strangers and freaks, side characters who give you missions. This suggests Donnie might be one of those. The map. It's another island, which means there won't be separated multiple states. The panhandle portion at the top left of the leaked map might not exist after all, so the map could just be a V shape and that's it. There will finally be malls and skyscrapers you can enter and usable elevators. Apparently, there will be over 700 enterable stores. Anything from clothing shops to gas stations to bowling alleys. GTA 5 had under 100, so this is at least 7 times more. If they're all unique, that's amazing. Though let's be honest, some repetition is likely. As for the story and missions, GameRoll said a few things, but I don't want to discuss them since they're spoilers. One mildly important point. The game is said to be divided into 5 chapters, like Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, some features that were scrapped or never existed despite rumors. There won't be explicit adult scenes, thankfully. Also, despite rumors, there won't be a headphone system to listen to music while walking. The prone position won't be included either. No GTA has had this, which is a shame because it could be cool. Another disappointment, dual-wielding weapons isn't in the game. You could do this in San Andreas, and it was fun. And sadly, there won't be a Disney World parody, even though many expected one since GTA 6 is set in Florida. Last but not least, there's no minigame for robbing houses. That feature existed in San Andreas, and while not many used it, it was still fun to have. And that's all the leaks shared by GameRoll on X. We don't know if they're true or false, but the guy has a history of posting accurate stuff, so he's somewhat credible. Some things here I hope aren't true, but most of them I do want to believe. If you want more episodes like this about GTA games, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching.